Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. So, before I get to that one, I'm going to start with the first song. So, the first song that came through was From Chaos Comes Clarity by 311. So, anytime I hear that song, I always think of the number 9, because I just completely spaced for a minute there. Whoa. That's the kind of stuff that you guys see me take out. I usually edit out. From Chaos Comes Clarity. All of a sudden the veil is being lifted, and we've went through all this chaos, and now we're seeing things clearly. We're seeing how corrupt a lot of things are. We're seeing how things are not as they appear to be, and when the veil is lifted on your eyes, you're able to see that, and it's up to you to make a difference, to create that change, and it starts with you from within. So what you're seeing around you, look inside you and see where parts of you are possibly like that you are seeing that is disturbing you. Look within yourself, and if you can't see it in this life, it's from a past life. And so we need to work that stuff out. I've been getting a lot of past life stuff. Past lives. I've been hearing a lot of people are awakening to their past lives. They're dreaming a lot. They're having a lot of dreams. And from all the chaos of the past is coming this clarity. It's almost like a lucid dream, realizing that you're dreaming in a sense, and you can change the things around you. Manifest the things around you. Okay, so number 2 was A Message to You, Rudy, the Specials. Stop your messing around, better think of your future. Time to straighten right out, or you'll wind up in jail. But I'm seeing it more as, it's time to it really is time to stop messing around. It's time to move forward on your dreams, and your passions. So this is a message. And when I think of Rudy, it's almost like Ruby. So root chakra, a message from the root chakra. I have a feeling a lot of people are having the Kundalini awakening, and they're having that discomfort in the root and the sacral area. So we want to move that energy forward. Anytime you're feeling any part of your body, so let's say if you're feeling anxiety, we want to work on our root chakra, and we want to work on our heart chakra. So maybe meditate with the color red and the color green together. If we're having problems with willpower, of course, we want to have some citrus. The color yellow, some sunshine, and orange. If you're having creative blocks, we want to just have some orange, see some orange around you, even orange. You know how the chakra stuff works. Okay, and number 3, which I actually was supposed to look up the lyrics to this, so pardon me. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so it's a Billie Eilish song, and so it's 6 Feet Under. Help, I lost myself, but I remember you. So I've been getting the I remember you for a year now. So it's coming through here for this remembering your soulmates, remembering your soul family. Blow away like smoke in the air, how can you die carelessly? Our love is 6 feet under. I can't help but wonder if our grave was watered by the rain. Would roses bloom? Could roses bloom? So definitely, when something dies, something is reborn from it. It's like a phoenix rising through the ashes. So I was seeing reconciliation, but I'm also seeing letting go of things, relationships, people, situations, because we got the healthy boundaries here. So I was seeing that. Okay, 6 Feet Under, I'm also seeing as the number 6, but I'm also seeing that HBO show 6 Feet Under, which is interesting, which is about a mortuary. If you haven't seen it, it's a great show. Okay, and so number 4, we got Rainbow by Sugar Ray. Immediately when I think of Sugar Ray, aside from the band Sugar Ray, I'm thinking of boxing, like Sugar Ray Leonard. Dodging, boxing, up, down. But rainbow is a promise. So if you want to see a rainbow, you got to sit through a little rain. So just like if you want to have a rose, you got to water that. The dirt has to be watered. So you got to sit through the rain. The rain brings about beautiful things. So I'm seeing the rain cleansing things. But I'm seeing a promise. Promise is fulfilled. Wish is fulfilled. and sugar. So maybe a lot of you, like me, have sugar. We love sugar. Okay, number 5. You Wouldn't Believe by 311. He's got a head full of ideas that you wouldn't believe. He's got a heart made of pure gold. So many tricks up his sleeve. So I'm seeing magic. Somebody very magical with a lot of creative ideas. So many ideas that you wouldn't even believe. And they're so creative. So I'm thinking maybe you have so many ideas that you're not sharing. So... And, oh yeah, and the part that I talked about earlier, Wonder Woman got rid of Wonder Man because that man's not part of her Wonder Plan. So, and I'm not seeing it as like, this is a reading for males and females and any gender, really. So I'm seeing the divine feminine, the divine masculine energy, but also I'm seeing is getting rid of people that are up in the air, that are not solid, that are that doubt you and your abilities. You need to surround yourself by amazing people that support you, Okay, so next song, which is another song from 311, Getting Through to Her. You guys heard me singing the lyrics earlier, but she saw an earthquake in her dreams, so she thinks her foundation is crumbling away. The old has to crumble away to rebuild on something new. So I'm seeing a lot of dreaming. A lot of dreaming is happening. A lot of vivid dreams that you are remembering now. It's almost like, whoa, waking up and I'm like, whoa, I need to write that one down. So many that sometimes you don't even have to, can't even write them down because there's so many in a night. And I'm seeing Wonder Woman. So, number 6. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, I was confusing 5 and 6. Don't mind me. Something about the merging of 5 and 6. What is 5 and 6? 11. So, the number 11. Number 7, Your Love by The Outfield. I just immediately blanked on the lyrics, even though I was just singing it a minute ago. Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to say. I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. No one to run when I'm in trouble. I'd do anything for you. Stay the night but keep it undercover. So I'm seeing that as secrets. I'm seeing secrets. Secret relationships, maybe. I don't know what that means. It's just coming through. Okay, so the next and the final song, number 8, was Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley, one of my favorite songs of all time. There was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, and the major lift. So, immediately, the minor fall, the major lift, I'm seeing is the vibration, frequency, sound. The minor players in your life are falling away, and the major are being risen and lifting up in your life, rising up, arising. I've been getting arising a lot this past week. And the secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord, so a musical chord. And I kept hearing G, 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 G. So, there's a lot of chords. But there's a secret one. And who is the Lord? You. Okay, so that's the songs. So we spent a lot of time on that. Now we're going to move into the cards. So immediately over here, actually I wanted to look up PJ Harvey's birthday real quick. Okay, so we're going to start with the PJ Harvey card. And we got forgiveness as the clarifier. So I'm seeing like prayers. But before we get into that, it says, when in doubt, swim to new ground. Jam with others, but remain the lead. So interesting, that's like co-creation. a great leader inspires others to follow versus forcing. So you want to still be inspiring others. Redream past lives. So you guys are redreaming past lives. That was coming through with the songs, and it's also coming through in the cards. So I'm seeing forgiveness as in your past life. So a lot of these dreams are coming up. It's because it's things that you need to forgive. I had a dream about one of my very first exes that, you know, I needed to forgive. Out of all the exes, that's the only one that I didn't really care to even bother to put the energy in forgiving. So it was one of those things where it was like, well, this is going to come up so you can work through it. So forgiveness is happening. And it's interesting. So Polly, her name's Polly Jean Harvey, so PJ Harvey. She is a 17, an 8, which is interesting because I was just talking about the twin flame number 17 over here, 8. And she is her soul is a 7, her personality is an 11. And so a 7-11 is 18, so that's number 9. So 9 came through with from chaos comes clarity. So seeing things clearly. The number 18 coming through. So leadership and power. Using your leadership and power abilities, your powerful abilities, you know, your inner power, your inner wisdom. Sharing that with others. Okay, moving on because I have a lot of cards to go through, so we're going to try to move through them fast. So immediately I got see beyond the current situation, the seer. And she's looking through the crystal ball. She's scrying. The clarifier was spiritual. So the eye, we've got there's that pyramid again. We were talking about that earlier. You know, the Trinity, the Enlightenment, 33. So, you know, she's got a cloak over her head, this covering over her head, because she doesn't need to see with her eyes. She's seeing with her other senses, her sixth sense. So I'm seeing the number 6, 33, enlightenment, right? Sixth sense. And you see the curtain behind her, the veil. The curtain it's moved, so she's able to see. She's able to see what's behind there. Yeah. So see beyond your current situation, and I actually wanted to read this one. Oh, this girl. I love it. Kiki. That's the children. Promises fulfilled. Wishes fulfilled. So see beyond your current situation. Your wishes are coming true. You have to believe it. You know, you can't hope. Oh, I hope so. I wonder. I have that little inkling of doubt. You have to really believe that things are changing. Look beyond your current situation. Raise your vibration and focus on love. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough, seeing clearly enough to create your best future. And they forgot to put the 2 in there. Your 2. 2 is missing. The 2 is missing. The 2 is gone. You're being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experience can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize. This is interesting because I was seeing calibration. I've been seeing calibration all month. I was talking about, like, when we start seeing the number synchronicities, it's like 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Everything's calibrated until you hit that 0 point. And that 0 point I call calibration, alignment. So, and like I was saying earlier, I was also seeing a lot of precognition in a lot of you. So seeing things before they're happening. So very cool. Interesting. So most indigenous peoples have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy is about predicting your future for you, their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. A true seer will help you see that your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. So rising up again. Sorry, I got an itch on my leg. Rising up. That's been coming through all month. Rise up, rising up. I'm seeing it also in this card over here, the the rising up of him looking, you know, he's thinking he's going through the maze and he's just looking down, looking around. He's not looking up. And if he just looked up, he can get himself out of that maze, you know. But his emotions confuse him. So that's very interesting. Okay. And I love this. She's cloaked in blue. So, you know, spiritual communication. She's got all this purple everywhere. So she's able to see, you know, with the third eye and crown activation with the throat. So she's communicating what she's seeing. Got this little itch on my leg over here. Pardon me. All right. So we've got ISHTAR. I love ISHTAR. So Easter is based on ISHTAR, and so the rebirth, you know, the return of the Christ consciousness energy, the return of everybody's crown. You know, we all have the crown. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demands on your time and energy. Time, your time. Who are you giving your time to, and are they worthy of your time? Time is very precious. It's valuable. It's energy exchange. You're exchanging your energy. When you're giving somebody your time, you're giving somebody your energy. So you got to make sure that who you're surrounding yourself with, that you're not just falling on deaf ears, is what I'm hearing. And I actually want to read ISHTAR, but immediately I'm seeing greed. So people are being greedy with your time. People are taking too much from you. They're being greedy of you and what you provide them. You know, whether this is your counsel or your money or you know, whatever it may be. But I actually want to just whoops a daisy. ISHTAR. So she's been worshipped and invoked since ancient Babylonian times as the embodiment of Venus's womanly energy. There it is. This is why I have to open the book sometimes, because, you know, Venus is in Pisces, exalted. It's the most powerful right now. So ISHTAR represents the divine feminine in all of her aspects, including the nurturing aspect, the mothering, sensuality, fertility, healing, protection, and wisdom. As a multi-dimensional goddess, ISHTAR doesn't tire of helping the men and women who call upon her for assistance. So call upon ISHTAR, you know. It says, as you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them with you and within themselves as well. Now that's a healthy behavior to teach to others. So it's saying that you're giving too much of your time to others. Whoops, what in the world was that? Oh. Oh. Sorry, I'm losing my stuff over here. Criminy. Okay. We'll set that over here. Don't do things out of guilt or obligation. Immediately. Don't do things because you're not giving the purest form of energy if you're doing something out of guilt, you know? So make sure that you're setting healthy boundaries. Okay? I'm going to keep that one here. Moving on, guys, we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be exciting, because guess what? You have soulmates. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. So if you've been thinking about somebody, like, I wonder if they're my soul family. I wonder if they're my soulmate. Don't doubt it. See how he's doubting it? And another guy in a suit. There's a lot of guys in suits here. He's doubting it. He's like, is that my soulmate? I don't know. But, I love this card. It's so beautiful. So yes, this is your soulmate. Moving on. Okay, so we got the secrets card. So look at how they're wearing masks and they're telling secrets. It's telling secrets. So, Four of Water. So we got the number 4 there. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So yes, open your eyes. There's things around surrounding you, and you're missing these opportunities. Maybe for your own, you're doubting your own abilities, or you know, whatever it may be. Or maybe you have missed opportunities to tell somebody a secret, like maybe you want somebody to be your Valentine, how Valentine's is coming through, and you're keeping it a secret, like something is secret. I'm seeing something secret going on. And it says, and I love this card because she's got this big, beautiful cup here spilled, and then she's got 3 cups over here, and she's kind of like crying over these 3 cups that have been spilled, not realizing how full, this cup is so full that she's in the freaking water. So I'm seeing like being in your emotions, being emotional, like people are, you know, are not giving me as much as I'm giving them, and you know, feeling that energy. And this is like asking you to pull yourself out of that, because you've got this overflowing cup. This overflowing cup was also here in the greed, you know. So I'm seeing the cup, you're overflowing with emotions, and it's hard to distinguish your own personal emotions, you know, when you're a psychic, or you know, you're using your psychic abilities, between your own emotions versus the collective, you know. So we want to expand from our own little personal bubble outside of the bubble. I don't know why that popped up, but and I'm seeing a glove. Here's a glove here. And they look like 2 superheroes, Wonder Woman and Wonder Man, from the 311 song. Okay, so balance. I didn't pull one card for this. So, yeah, see, there's that broken cup again. It's like, you know, almost crying over spilt milk type of thing of the past. We want to get out of that. We want to get, you know, don't dwell on the past. I know it's good when we're beginning to heal, because we need to bring that stuff up to the surface to release it. But don't linger there too long. Don't linger in limbo for too long is what I'm hearing. And it's a teacup, broken teacup. A mistake. The broken teacup made a mistake. But I'm seeing balance here. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So timing, divine timing. Things are coming in divine timing. Don't force things. Don't try to speed things up. Just let everything naturally flow. Don't push the water, you know, because that will happen. A mess. So just let it flow naturally. And oh my God, more cups with water. So we got the Father cup. So I'm seeing like awesome things here, actually. Let me just pull out the little. I usually don't read from this book, but I'm guided to. Like Cartman says, whatever, I do what I want. So 14, balance. Keep in a moderate pace, cooperation, and blended ideas. So cooperation, harmony, balance, coming together with SoulFamily, and all ideas balanced. Working well with others, finding balance between action and contemplation, waiting for better timing. And Archangel Zadkiel helps you remember who you are in terms of your heritage as a child of God. Call upon Zadkiel to increase your self-esteem and feelings of self-worth and deservingness. That was coming through as well. So that I remember you. Remember who you are. Yeah. So I'm glad I read that. And it's number 5. So freedom, releasing yourself from addictions, from people, places, things that are make you out of balance. And everybody's like, well, that's just how I am. I can't change that. Then you are putting that into the universe. You are saying to the universe, that's not something that I am willing to heal in myself. So, you know, so your words are very powerful. Your intent is very powerful. And if you intend to not change, and because that's just how you are, then that's how you will be. But yeah, see, he's like putting from one cup to the other. He's like back and forth, balance, like almost like the Pong game. Bing, 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 bing. I'm seeing a lot of blue, so a lot of communication, balanced communication, tactful communication, honest, truthful communication. 5, freedom, adventure, transformation. So I'm seeing a lot of transformation happening, coming out of, emerging from the cocoon. I've been seeing emerging a lot. So don't worry about mistakes of the past. We've all made them. And we have all these secrets in our closet everybody's got something that they don't need to share with the world, and you don't have to share it with the world as long as you acknowledge it, acknowledge your mistakes, and the greatest apology is changed behavior. So as long as you're able to change, or try to change at least, and you're trying to better it, then that's the best apology. That's the best forgiveness. Okay. Love this. So Chantal. So, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationships. Be open to giving and receiving love. That came through with the soulmate card. I don't remember which other card, but be open to receiving love. And I'm seeing these sunglasses here, but I'm seeing fame. So, somebody famous, or somebody who wears sunglasses, somebody cool, because like you see sunglasses, they're cool. Yeah, so beautiful. And I love that, like, her arms are like crossed. You know, they were crossed over her heart, and she's lowering her guard. You know, she's lowering her guard now. Very cool. New romance is imminent. We got it over here too, with the soulmate card. Okay. And what's interesting is, so the 7-11 thing, I literally just did a numerology reading for somebody yesterday. They were a 7-11. So that was really cool. A real cool synchronicity. Anywho, moving on. We've got Archangel Michael. An affair. Okay, so the Archangel Michael, immediately, he's about protection. He's about protecting you. He's responsible for the throat chakra, but he's also the twin flame guardian. So all the twin flames, they've got Archangel on their side. Anybody could call upon Archangel, but he's got a special connection and bond with twin flames. And he's got that sword. He's ready to just cut the things out that no longer serve. He's protecting you on this journey. She's like dropping all my books over here. Okay, so here we go. So he's protecting you on the journey. And there's a fair gray-haired woman. I have no idea what that actually means. But let's read what Archangel, because that's the clarifier, so I might have to pull another one. But let's see what the card says in the book. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose. I have come to you. Oh my God, more rainbows. Wishes fulfilled. I've come to you because you asked God for safety and protection, and because you asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I'm overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a very long time, and you have felt different from others, probably isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone, and that you never will be alone. I literally just posted this on my Instagram. When you feel pushed to make a change at work or at home, that may be my influence, encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me, and it is done. I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life's changes. So the transformation, sometimes we get a little fearful. I'm hearing that Smith song. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Ask me, ask me, ask me. Uh-oh. If it's not love, then it's the bond. The bond, the bond, the bond, the bond, the bond. The bond that will bring us together. So soulmate connection, soulmate bonds. So awesome. And look at it, he's got like this man bun, if you can see closely. So maybe you're meeting some people with a man bun and who's got bananas, and I don't know what in the heck he is holding there, but this is wishes fulfilled. So that's pretty cool. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Let's pull another clarifier for this fair gray-haired woman. It could be, it even almost looks like a feminine male. Like an effeminate male, you know? Very stylish. He's got like shoulder length hair. Let's see. Communication. Oh, maybe you're going to maybe this person is part of your soul family, a fair gray-haired woman. And they're going to be communicating with you. Or they are communicating with you. Maybe it's like a grandmother, or But communication is coming. Thanks to Archangel Michael, because he's cutting bonds and he's bringing you guys together. The bond, the bond, the bond, the bond, the bond that'll bring us together. Okay, so we've got bad news. That's the bad news card. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So that's the bad news, that, you know, people don't like to wait for things because they got to be patient. But there's a hat there. And sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So I love that. Look at that embrace. It's so beautiful. And look at the stars surrounding them. This blue almost looks like a starry night. And woman of the world. And every time I see this card, I think of like this mysterious divine feminine energy. So, and the time card, immediately I'm also seeing it as letting go of the concept of time. You know, thinking that you're aging, just because of the number, but you're as young as you feel. You know, I feel like I am 21, but the wisdom of whatever, you know, I feel like, you know, my most vibrant time, sometimes I feel like I'm 12 years old again, and I'm enjoying things with that awe and that wonderment. But I'm seeing the eye of Ra, so I'm seeing time standing still, like those aha moments where everything's just, it almost feels like the Matrix, like everything's slowed down. You're just like, but I'm seeing a tree, connection to trees. You know, I don't know why I'm guided to share this, but, you know, when you look at the rings of a tree, it almost looks like a human fingerprint. So we are all connected. You know, we are all, those are our rings. Very fascinating. Anyway, so sacred union between, you know, when we take out the wording, a man and a woman. He's coming. He's not showing his face just yet, but she's ready. She's like, I'm okay if they come, and I'm okay if they don't. Like, but I'm just here being fabulous. And he's kind of shy. He's got his hand, and he's like, I don't know, should I come forward or not? So, but eventually they do, because we got the soulmate card, and we got the new romance, and we got coming together, sacred union. So it's coming together in the physical. Believe in yourself. So see yourself doing well, and you will. And I'm seeing a new home. Look at that fireplace. I love fireplaces. When I was a little girl, we didn't have a fireplace, and, you know, I wanted to hang stockings up. So I drew on a poster board a big fireplace, and I put it there, and I hung my stockings there. You know, you gotta make do with what you have. But I love that. And I'm seeing passion ignited. Your passion is ignited. So see yourself doing well, and you will. And look at, we've got, you know, he's guiding the little unicorn, or little Pegasus. It's like, come on, we're doing this. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Confident manifestation, because we got the confident manifestation card here. You have the wisdom and knowledge on how to do it. You know. And it's the 11 card. No, this is the 6 card. So we had 6 over there, 6 here. And Imperial Topaz is all about manifesting your desires, believing. And I'm seeing the gold and the yellow. So what, to me, when I see that, the yellow and blue, sorry, blue and gold, I immediately think of Archangel Michael. He, like, the energy of him to me is blue and gold. Boop. Boop on your snoot. So, definitely, you know, use your solar plexus to manifest. Speak it into existence. So, speak your wisdom. Share your wisdom. Okay, and I love this. So the relaxation calcite card came through. And that's time, taking time for yourself. And we got peace. And there's a tree again. Retreat to the tree. Retreat to the tree. See the tree. Look at that beautiful tree. It does remind me of Kwajalein, but there's lots of little trees like that everywhere. It almost even looks like a banyan tree in Africa. But it's like, that can either be, you know, a moon that looks like a sun, you know, a full sun and bright. So it's right next to the manifestation card. So use your solar plexus to manifest. It's your willpower to bring forward, you know, bring it through. And peace, you know, take time to relax, meditate, focus. I'm getting focus. Imagine it's already here. Imagine it, you know, let's say you want a new house because a new house, a home was coming through here. Imagine yourself already living in that house. Just feel it, like, you know, envision yourself making coffee in that house. Envision yourself looking out the window of that house. Envision yourself already there. Bring it. You are a magic manifester. Master builders. I kept getting the master. Yesterday, I even have a receipt that I sent to my friend, and their network was master. So I was like, or maestro, which is also a teacher. So master teacher. And I'm also hearing musica, maestro. So meditate. Take some time to relax. Take some time to have some peace and quiet. Don't let other people, I think we have that entanglement. And we let other people, when they're going through stuff, we let it affect our calm. And we have to let them experience theirs. We can't fix everything for them. They have to figure out how to do it on their own. So, and I love this awareness card. So you're having a new expanded awareness about things, about friends. Look at, friends are helping. I'm holding hand. Oh my God, as I'm talking about the receipt, I gotta pull it out now. So yesterday, I was at Taco Venice on Venice Beach Boardwalk, and you know, the network was my maestro, teacher. There were so many, everything was like, the time that I got it was at 4:56, and then 33 seconds. So ascending, enlightenment. It was transaction number 209911, so 99 and 11. So the light worker number. The first timestamp was at 4:55:44, so 5544, building a solid foundation for the future, teaching, the master teacher number, change, transformation, things happening. And the kicker was, you know, back here it was 143, was the authorization number, was 143, I love you. But the Beatles, in 1964 on that day, the Beatles have their first #1 hit in the United States with I Wanna Hold Your Hand. So, reach out to somebody, you know, reach out to them. They can help you with this vision that you have. They want to help you, but they don't know that you need assistance until you ask for it, right? So, you know, yes, you'll have some of your soul family that will telepathically know that you need them and reach out to you, but if they reach out to you and you still don't communicate, then nothing's gonna get done. So, and you're having awareness about your friends as well, is what I'm seeing. Okay, I was just looking for this book because this is a new deck, so I wanted to make sure that I get everything from it. Moonflower Vine. So things have been hidden. Things have been hidden, hard to reach or understand. Things that have been hidden, hard to reach or understand, will suddenly be illuminated and available. Yes, illumination. Patterns and habits, as well as the opportunities to break them, are in focus. It's a great time to release past hurts and disappointments. You know what needs to be done. So that was coming through over here, past hurts, mistakes, letting that stuff go. And it says, improvement in intuition and psychic abilities should be realized, and it's a good time to look a little deeper at the messages and even the hunches you may experience. You probably know a lot more than you realize, and so additional exploration of your nightly dreams should reveal important information. Absolutely, we're talking about dreams over here. Dreams are coming, messages are coming through in your dreams. Connection with the Divine Feminine and a higher spiritual practice is offered. The Divine Feminine is offered to those who wish to align with the Moonflower Vine. And the vine. I've been getting a lot of vine energy, intertwined like a vine wrapping around things. Challenges may be that you find it all too easy to retreat into the dark, even becoming depressed and withdrawn. Be careful at this time of deception. So the dark, I don't like to call it dark or light energy, but you know, the things that are trying to stop you from progressing forward will, you know, pull you deeper into a dark hole. So don't be pulled into that hermit mode, you know, just wanting to retreat, don't want to be around anybody. I had to like force myself to get out, and I'm so happy that I did, because I experienced so much magic when I go out into the world, you know, versus when I just sit at home and, you know, withdraw. So divine feminine, dreams, healing, intuition, and habits. I love it. I love this moonflower vine. It's a beautiful card. Oh my God! And it says Easter Island, Polynesia, where they have these. I was just talking about that. They look like Easter Island. The Rapa Nui. Beautiful. They bloom at night and complete their life cycle once the sunlight touches them. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I never even knew that. They bloom at night in the darkness. They bloom in the darkness like a lotus flower, and when the sun touches them, it's like touching you. I'm having my own epiphany with that. Beautiful. So connect with your friends. Maybe they have messages for you as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Father of Cups. So I'm going to read the Father of Cups. Immediately, we see the black swan, so almost feeling like the black sheep of your family. But like that was talking about that over here, in, you know, that there's one of those in each family, and people don't understand that family member sometimes. So, but the Father of Cups is overflowing. You know, it's actually one of my favorite cards. So, diplomatic and open-minded. The Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He's the most feminine of all the fathers within the tarot, and usually a patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. The only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. They are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. He's diplomatic and open-minded. Immediately when I see this, I'm seeing the fair-haired, like a light-haired man that was very feminine over here. That's the same one. Maybe this is asking if you are a man, if you resonate with the masculine energy, to tap into your more feminine energy. But yeah, and so I'm seeing that this man, this masculine, feminine masculine, is confused about which way to go. He's like, oh my goodness, I don't know if it should go to this way. Is it going to be a dead end? If I go that way, is that going to be, is that going to, I'm trying to get it to, is that going to, like, which way should I go? And all he has to do is look up, and he can see over the maze with a higher perspective and a higher awareness, but he's stuck looking down, looking sideways, he's looking forward, but he's not looking up, So this is asking you to look up, rise up, and the answers will come. You'll know which path to go, which path to take. And I'm also seeing, the isolation. So immediately look at this, like, wedding tuxedo isolation. It's all blue. And look at, we got a brown-haired man. Again, another man that looks very similar to this man. That it's a woman, but it's a man. It looks very similar. Almost looks like Johnny Depp or something. But he's smoking his pipe. He's smoking his pipe, his peace pipe. And he's in isolation. So he's like, he's isolating himself from everybody. And I love this deck. My friend Erica gave me this beautiful chakra deck. It's slowly becoming one of my favorites. So we've got the isolation card. Oh, Sapphire's blue. I've got all I could ever need right here. Self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action. So that goes perfectly with this confusion that was coming through with the Father of Cups. making excuses for why he's not moving forward, over preparing, getting things like everything's got to be perfect, and it's like the perfectionism is in there before they can move forward, but sometimes it's those imperfections that make life beautiful, so it says sapphire is blue. Sapphire is blue. Oh, like a blue aura, blue light. Sapphire is blue. He gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. I'm hearing that song, by the Blue Man Group. Anyway, so yeah, the color blue has been, wearing blue, the color blue has been popping up a lot this past year, but I'm seeing blue, and I'm seeing pinstripes, so whatever pinstripes would mean, and I'm seeing a closet there, so coming out of the closet. Yeah, maybe it's like a feminine male who's, coming out of the closet. Anywho, moving on. So we've got the nectar of the lotus. I just love this card because we were just talking about the lotus and how we were talking about the moonflower vine and how it grows in the darkness, much like the lotus. Such a beautiful card. If you can see it without the glare. And I love it. She's just like sitting on there, and she's the nectar of the lotus. She's like the nectar of the gods. She's like the muse. She feeds people by just being her, And faith came through. So I'm seeing a flame. I'm seeing this candle being lit. The flame has been popping up a lot. So definitely twin flame energy. And oh, here he is. Here she is. Kuan Yin. So the number 20, immediately, it's 2020. So the number 20 this year means significantly finally growing into your beautiful lotus self. And it's about partnerships, spiritual partnerships, because the zero, anytime I see the zero, I think of God. I think of the completion of cycles, the oneness, the 0 point. So spiritual connections that are like beyond earthly comprehension, that only the people, it's like a telepathic understanding that only they understand each other. Like, wow, that person gets me. How does that person get me? That's a spiritual connection, and it's also connecting to the source. So you meet a lot of people that are connected to source, and if you're connected to source, you're going to connect with that person because you guys are connecting. You guys are getting the same knowledge and wisdom trickling down from source. You guys are like dipping your fingers in the gold, tasting it like Ormus. The Divine Mother wishes that those who are meant to feed others will be well fed too. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the cosmic heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nourish many souls. Like a sacred chalice that overflows. Oh my God, so many overflowing cups. Look at all those overflowing cups. Like a sacred chalice that overflows. When you are full, well, and vital, the feeding of others happens effortlessly. You are guided to be fed now, fed with the divine nectar from the heart of the Mother. Holy smokes, I almost want to read this whole thing. There is an endless supply of energy, joy, peace, bliss, and love for you, flowing from the heart of the Divine Mother Kuan Yin. Yet sometimes we may experience limitation instead of endless supply. Those limits can be a hidden blessing. They could be a sign that our mind and emotional life could use some help shifting from scarcity consciousness into consciousness of abundance. Yes, we're moving from that scarcity mentality into the abundance. Everything is already here. Just pick it down from source. And it talks about going into balance, because we're about to break through into a new level of spiritual growth and realization, awareness. So we're about to break on through to the other side. So all that you have encountered has served its purpose, right? All these these things that you've gone through. And it says divine nectar is our vital energy. It is the life force and the fuel for growth. So look at that. The candle right there. It is power. It is abundance. And it is love. It is divine grace. Oh my God. It exists in the physical world and the spiritual world, forever intertwining with each other. Like this vine. And these two cards are like sisters, twins, I would say. So we gain the most chi when we are in connection. Otherwise, it is like trying to draw power when there is already a plug in the socket. Kuan Yin guides you to healing now by asking you that you listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Stop. Look. Listen. I literally posted about this card yesterday or the day before yesterday, but amazing synchronicity. If you haven't seen it, head over to my Instagram, Healing with Numbers. What type of nature would feel the best for you right now? Trees, the ocean or mountains, a wide open field blooming with vibrant flowers or rich grasses on a clear sunny day, a cool dark forest, anything, you know, get out there, get out into nature and connect your root chakra so you feel secure and taken care of. Okay, moving on. I love that came through in one of the other ones. I don't remember which one it was, but I'll just leave that there. So we've got gratitude, and what stops the flow of things coming to you is the barrier is you know, lack of gratitude. So, and he's like inside the box, and the way that you get outside of the box is to be grateful for everything. So it almost looks like he looks like one of the guys from the specials. Stop your messing around. Anyway, so we got the Merkaba, the light body activation. So I'm seeing a lot of people astral traveling in their light body, and this is in the dream state, mostly sometimes in meditation, depending on how advanced you are, but a lot of it is through the dream state when you got the alpha beta states. Everything is in line, and you're able to astral travel to your soul family, and you probably dream about them, and they probably dream about you, because you guys are having the astral connection. You guys are planning things in the astral realm. Like, this is what's going to happen when we reach when we get back into the physical. So remember this when you wake up, because this is what's going to happen. We got to go through this. It's like you're planning things in the astral state. And you're realizing we are all one, you know, being grateful for that connection with everything. Gratitude is key. Gratitude is the secret. If you've ever watched The Secret, you'll know what I'm talking about. But we are all a beautiful, you know, part of this beautiful, intricate flower of life. And I was just talking to my friend yesterday about it. It's like a web, right? And the spider is over here. And he senses things around him by the vibration. So when you are in tune with the universe and your vibration, you sense things happening, because time is not linear. It's like just all one big ball of everything. It even goes beyond the description of what I'm giving it. But yeah. Okay, so Snow White and her animal friends. You inspire trust and confidence. So there's the number 9 again. Moving beyond your own limited beliefs about yourself. So, you know, this came through over here with believe in yourself, getting out of there. And I'm seeing a strong connection with the little critters. Look at the little, you know, the deer, and then the little doe, and the little bunnies, and little squirrels, and a little raccoon with his little mask. We got a lot of little masks here. So I'm feeling like a lot of your masks are coming off, and you're being able to be your true self. Like me, I think this reading today is me just doing how I would do a reading for myself. I'm not worrying too much about, you know, how I usually do a reading, where I'm like, oh, it's not, you know, it's too long, or, you know, just going with the flow. So I'm just going with the flow. And Snow White, you know, she bit into the apple and, you know, went into a coma, in a sense, right? And so now the prince came and gave her the kiss of life, and she woke up from her coma, and I'm seeing like the seven dwarfs as like her soul team, and they're all helping each other. They're all helping her. She doesn't realize that everything is about her. She doesn't realize that the whole universe, everything surrounds her. And I think we once you start awakening and you have that epiphany of like, holy crap, everything is happening for me. It really changes everything. It really just changes everything. But from chaos comes clarity. So the number 9 is the completion of cycles, humanitarianism, maybe advocating for animals. I'm seeing advocation for nature, advocating for animals. I'm seeing a lot of, like I was seeing earlier, of like family stuff, like healthy boundaries, like that entanglement or intertwining with family, the enmeshment with family, breaking free of that, starting anew. So, and hope. Look at them, both looking out the window, and they both have hope. The light is shining on both of them. So I'm definitely seeing the masculine and the feminine, the masculine and feminine doesn't necessarily have to be a boy or a girl. It could be any gender, any whatever. It could be your left side or the right side of the brain. It could be whatever you want it to be. But here I'm seeing it as like two people, regardless of their sex. And I'm seeing them have hope. These two people have hope. That everything is happening in divine timing, and as it was pre-planned in the astral realm. So, windows. Okay, moving on. So we got the Angel of Time here, the one that she kind of looks like, she looks like my friend Buttercup, actually. A little bit like Taylor Swift. So look at her. She's surrounded in this gold. This is like Christ consciousness energy. And so when you're in the zone of that, time stands still. When you're in that 0 point, it's like gravity, you know. But I'm seeing all these like cogs behind her, like the wheels turning, the wheels in her head turning and realizing stuff. It's a new beginning. And I'm seeing a baby there. So I'm seeing maybe like a biological clock, like thinking, oh my God, I'm already at this age, I should be having children. Or, you know, if you already have children, don't. This isn't for you. This is for the people that don't have children, like the biological clock. A new beginning. But I'm also seeing a rebirth. You being reborn. So a baby. I'm seeing a baby. Working too hard as well. Maybe you're working too hard at having a baby. And it's like, it'll just happen in divine timing. Patience. Patience. And so I love that we had 20 and 40. So we had that 0 again. So we got 4 is building a solid foundation for the future, but it's also the teacher number. So maybe teaching others about spirituality, because we've got the 0 there. So teaching. I'm seeing like the maestro, like it came in my receipt. And another fair-haired girl. We had the fair-haired. They kind of look similar. So, or the angel, I was going to read the Angel of Time card. Sorry. I'm like all over the place. So, time for a break from mechanical technical work is needed. Please take breaks from electronic devices like computers, cell phones, even iPods, clocks, and watches. It's time to simply rest in nature's embrace. Swim in the ocean, float in a lake, walk in a forest, meditate in a cave. Oh my God, the cave was coming through over here as well. Like a forest cave. Camping, hiking, and gardening would be most beneficial at this time. Gardening was coming through. It's time to unwind the tightly coiled springs. Oh my gosh! If you guys have been watching my HappyMarcy Instagram, you'll see a whole highlight reel of coils, tightly wound coils, which anytime I think of tightly wound coils, I think of the Kundalini snake, Kundalini cobra rising up. And so as you begin to charm the snake out of his container, his vase, whatever that is, the hermit, it's almost like getting the hermit out of his hole, and you're charming him out, and it stretches out, and all that energy is able to go zoom to the top. So it's time to unwind tightly coiled springs and detach from the mechanics of the deadlines and immerse yourself in nature's time and truth. The angel of time tells you to do this now. So definitely take some time to go outside and breathe. Take your shoes off and ground your feet into nature. Okay, hi Frankie. Okay, moving on to the next one. I love this one. So immediately we got the number 17, which is the number 8, which is the today's date is the 2222, so 2468. So the power number, it's a very powerful, and it's the twin flame 17 number. The star system of Sirius holds 12 of the universal keys to enlightenment and ascension. When you access and comprehend them, you become a master of the universe. This card invites you to visit the training schools and universities of Sirius in your sleep. So more sleeping here. Remember I was telling you, things are happening in the astral realm. In order to develop your higher mind, access the spiritual laws of alchemy and magic, understand sacred geometry, and tune into angel sonics and higher dimensions. Angel of time. This is an opportunity to learn through the inner planes about spiritual technology and bring it forward for the new golden age. I've been seeing gold everywhere. I've been talking about gold as well in many of my readings, my personal readings. And we got the Imperial Topaz, which is also gold. And this calcite, it just looks very gold as well. A lot of gold energy. You are golden. You are golden. And the affirmation is, I am open to higher wisdom of Sirius. And before you go to bed, if you have a hard time remembering your dreams, just say an affirmation before bed. I will remember my dreams. I will remember my dreams. I will remember my dreams. You are willing this. You will remember your dreams. And yeah, and I'm seeing a bridge. So you, without the reconciliation aspect, I'm seeing this bridge. And so when, this is the 3D, right? This is the 3D. No, this is the 3D. No, this is the 3D, right? And it doesn't matter, whatever side. This is the bridge to the astral world, and then you go across this bridge when you sleep, and you bring this information that this big large tree just gave you, and you bring it back over here to the little tree to help the little tree grow. So that's what I'm seeing with this bridge. You are the bridge. And oh, little rabbit just ran across. So I'm seeing this bridge, right? You are the bridge, and you also connect people. I've been saying this in my readings a lot. You are the bridge to higher knowledge. You bring that forward, you bring it, and you share it. But you are also a bridge to connecting other people. So somebody who's on the verge of having an awakening, and you come in contact with them, and now they're having their spiritual awakening, or you meet somebody and you introduce them. They're like, there's one step lower. You introduce them to somebody that's going to help them, so you are bridging that gap, bridging the gap. I'm hearing the word gap. So bridging the gap, and now that person that would have never have met that other person, you brought them together. It's the triangle, right? You brought them together to create something beautiful. So I'm also seeing Sirius as the star seeds. So this, the Pleiadians, Sirius. Okay, then we got, I love this, learning. So the lessons, he's got the chalkboard. So there's the teacher again. I'm seeing like the teacher card. So harmonic resonance, the number 8. So here we go. We got 8, 8, 8. Got a lot of 8 energy here. So power, the entrepreneur. And we got this journey. And I was telling you guys, I saw a dry desert. They're on the camel, and the camel holds a lot of water. So be a camel, drink lots of water, don't be dry. But anyway, so I'm going to read harmonic resonance. So we see it already, it's a number 8, right? Dot, dot, dot. Oh my God. This is it. This is the enlightenment card of this deck. All my placeholders have been freaking rainbows. And there's only like 4 rainbow cards in that deck. That's amazing. And look at it. He's got a belly. He's touching his belly like he's going to have a baby. So maybe it's like a project, or You know, because a baby doesn't have to be an actual baby. It can be a project that you are holding dear, that you are nurturing to fruition. And he's got like this wild hair. I said last time he looked almost like Adam Duritz from Counting Crows. Anyway, harmonic resonance. Pierced by the harmonic of one heart, you sing ecstasy's song. Join in singing the dream awake. OMG. So singing was coming through earlier with the Jeff Buckley Hallelujah song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. So you are that tone. That's you. You are part of this musical, intricate piece. And I'm also hearing the sing the body electric. So qualities: empowerment, galactic grid, path of the one heart, oneness, unity. So 311 is known for unity, everybody being one. And so it's interesting that we got like this Jamaican card as well, one love with the Jamaican colors, the flag. But it's a rainbow, the ascension, the awakening. 8 is the ray of harmonic resonance, the foundation of self combined with the current of the Trinity. It is love made visible. Create the flow of harmony in your life, into the spiral frequencies of the greater galactic grid. You are being offered empowerment through the innate resonance with this grid. Be aware of where you are drawn, for there you will find unique opportunities. Opportunities, that was coming through over here. So don't miss these opportunities. If you're being drawn to somewhere, don't get lazy and not go. Get yourself out of the comfort zone and go. That's where the opportunities are going to come. Discover the harmony of being in this natural resonance with others. Be receptive. That was coming through as well. Be open to receive by the Chantel card. You are the diviner of the harmony, the meeting ground of the physical reality and the infinite. The bridge. Holy smokes. Bring a deeper harmony to the practical circumstances in which you find yourself. Free the ego from its self-centeredness. Embrace the potent energies that are raising the harmonic frequencies of the planet. Rising up. Breathe easily. You are the song being sung by the new golden octave. Golden. Sound the resonant tone of the one heart. Om. Crown chakra. And I love it. The next page is page 143. So, but interesting, it's the number 35. This is the number 3. This is 3 and 5, so it makes 8. And PJ Harvey is a 35-8 life path. So that's pretty interesting. I love that. I'm so excited. Even if this reading is you know, even if nobody resonates with it, I'm having a good time doing this reading. So, anywho, moving on to Kaban. So we had journey and lesson. These can go for either or. You're on this spiritual journey. You are on this journey, and sometimes this journey can be like a desert, and you feel like you're never gonna find, and everything is a mirage, and you're never gonna quench your thirst for what you came here for. Like you feel like you're dehydrated, like you drink and drink and drink, and you're just not feeling hydrated. I actually got, oh my goodness, 8. I was just talking about 8 for, this was the placeholder for Kaban as I was talking about. The 8 from the other card, the Mayan card. Wow. Sometimes I just have to stop for a minute and just acknowledge that. Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't going to read the little cards, but I'm guided to see what Koliomoku has to say before I get to Kaban. And it's on page 116, 117. Oh my goodness. Koliomoku is a statue that watches over the kahuna while they are in between worlds. The place where healer priests go to do their magical workings, the inner secret place, the in-between, the astral realm, the bridge. Holy crap. In our readings, it represents angels and other protectors watching over you and feeling that success will come. So you have to feel it. Oh my goodness. I'm blown away. And I love, I just have to show this. I love this. So I always tell you guys, you know, the energy is like a figure 8 moving up the body, you know, it's like goes up and down, brings it up, and the core is the main component that we work on with the heart, everything coming through. But the number 8, Kolyamoku. Sorry. Wow. Use the force is what I'm getting with this card. This is like the staff of wisdom. He's got a staff. It looks like it reminds me of the staff of wisdom. But here, this is the lighting up that I always talk to you about when you're having a Kundalini awakening. The do 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 do, and then the roof comes off. So the qualities, this is centeredness, synergy, synchronicity, earth force, galactic alignment, the earth keepers, fluid world resonance, clue tracking, clues, break the code, crack the code, crystal healing and shielding. So you are protected. You've got the Archangel Michael coming through. You are definitely protected through this journey. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make moves. I'm feeling like you are afraid to make moves, and even if the move was not, if you fail, it wasn't for you, and it's teaching you gumption. I don't know, I got the word gumption. So shadow wisdom is focusing on past and future, not being in the present moment. So yes, that was talking about the time. Like, don't see the concept of past, future, and thinking of yourself as getting old. I'm getting old. I'm too old for this. I'm too old for this. No, don't think like that. Let go of the concept of time. Over-interpreting signs, symbols, dreams, and visions, jumping to conclusions, non-identification with earthly existence. So yes, that was coming through over here with the Archangel Michael card, where you always felt like you didn't belong here because you see things differently than everybody else. So this is like coming through, you know, that's the shadow wisdom. So the shadow transformation of that is be centered in the present moment. Observe without drawing conclusions. So that's what I was talking about with the synchronicities, and how you got to separate your own emotions and feelings from the sign. So like I get a lot of signs, and I have to disconnect what I feel it means for me, and see it in a grander perspective of what it would really mean in the grand, larger perspective. So allow the larger pattern to emerge. Remember your choice to come to Earth in this unique time of transformation. So remember, you chose to come here to experience this. And anytime I needed to hear this message, because I always feel like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go because it feels very lonely sometimes. And, you know, I just want to be back home, like that feeling of home. So I feel like a lot of people are feeling that as well. The affirmation is, I am aligned with my center. Earth force aligned with cosmic force. So use the force. Use the force. Wow. And there's 8 dots there. Boop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 glyphs. 8 tones, 12 glyphs. Wow. Okay. So, here we go. One of my favorite decks. Number 5 again. So 5 has been coming through. So a lot of transformation. I'm seeing the butterfly emerging from the cocoon. Everything is beautiful. Look at all that electricity. That electric purple color. And I'm hearing the Sing the Body Electric thing. So 3, 2. 3, communication. 2, co-creation, partnership. So get into your co-creation and partnerships. Have an adventure. Co-create adventures with somebody. It's the Holy Trinity, but it's also patience. So be patient with yourself during this transformation process, because everything is beautiful. Stop, look, listen, more horses. A lot of horses coming through. It almost reminds me of the Fool card. He's just at the end of the thing, and he just has to have faith in the signs and synchronicities that come through. So there's there's over interpreting signs, like, but there's also acknowledging them and knowing how to place them. You know, because I could be guilty of over-interpreting things, but when I feel myself over-interpreting, I slow down and get back to the basics of it. So, I can give an example of over-interpreting signs. So, like, my friend will see a license plate, and it'll be like 6E467 and he'll be like 666. To me, that's kind of over-interpreting, because I like to group them together. That creates the Trinity. That's the real 666, when there's no separation in between, right? That's just me. So stop, look, and listen. And it looks like like Arizona, it could be Texas, it could be New Mexico, it could be the Grand Canyon, but I'm seeing like a desert area, right? And a Native American. So I'm seeing like Native American teachings. I actually was talking to my friend Sarah, and this was great. We were talking about letting go, and they said that in some Native American cultures, when somebody dies, they burn all their belongings with them. So it kind of clears all the attachments that they have. It's like no spirit lingering. And I thought that was a beautiful thing. I thought that was very fascinating. I'm like, huh. And it almost reminded me of What's Eating Gilbert Grape, when they, just burn the house down and just to start all over. So sometimes you got to just burn shit to the ground to be able to really free yourself from it and start all over, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. But let's just get to the card here. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful, guys. And we need to stop, look, and listen. Go out into nature and really stop, look, and listen, and realize how beautiful this planet is. Not necessarily politics and all that stuff. Let's get out of that. Disconnect from that for a minute and sit in stillness with just nature. Get ready to be dumbfounded in the best possible way. You will be speechless at how beautiful your life really is. Things that once seemed common, that you often took for granted, are about to show off their true colors. Real beauty is about to come into focus. You can thank the universe later. Things are about to come into focus, clarity. How I was saying the seer, seeing things clearly. 2020 vision. We're in 2020, and this decade is all about seeing clearly. We're going to be seeing clearly from now on. Things are going to come into focus, but also you're going to be focusing on what the things around you. Okay, moving on. Let's get this out of the way. So we got 2 cards came out for the self-discipline card. So immediately we're seeing self-discipline in love. I don't know what that means just yet, but I'm seeing also sex, because I'm seeing the almost orangey color. And I'm seeing like self-discipline in order. So the 4 is all about discipline, right? New beginnings. So I'm seeing a new beginning, a new disciplined beginning. And the balance, the moderation. I'm seeing a new beginning in balance and moderation. And truth. You're beginning to speak your truth. You're seeing things you're seeing truthfully. You're clearing that throat chakra, speaking your truth, speaking truth tactfully. So we got the storm here. So I'm seeing the water and electricity. So a lot of electricity coming through. Seeing the body electric thing. And I'm seeing like getting yourself away from these storms, like the discipline to remove yourself from situations that no longer serve you. So I'm also seeing the self-discipline in exercise and the way you eat, relationships, and I'm seeing a mirror. So today it's interesting, we got the mirror numbers, and something else popped up that was a mirror, and I can't remember what it was, but something here was a mirror, and I was going to talk about it, and I just completely spaced. But anyway, no, it wasn't. I thought it was PJ Harvey's birthday, but I was wrong. Anywho, so immediately there's a mirror there. So the mirror, today is a mirror number. Today is the 02022020. So I love that the mirror came through. Seeing people as your mirror. They are your lessons. They are who you were in the past. And they are acknowledging how far you've come. So when I meet somebody who was me like 10 years ago, I don't judge them. I'm like, man, I remember when I used to be like that and how far I've come. So acknowledgement and patting yourself on the back for a job well done. And the storm, I'm seeing like an electrical storm. I'm seeing like the water, like tsunami water. So your emotional storm, like disciplining yourself in that way. Because a lot of emotions were coming through. I'm hearing that Bourne song's Emotions. I'll put that in the description. Let me write it down so I don't forget. I know the song is like, 0 tells me my time's up. Time's up. Like, the time is not anymore an issue. Time's up. All right. Here we go. Oh, I love this. We got the so the black rhino, they poached the black rhinos because of their magical horns. So you know, people always want to take your magic from you in that sense, because they don't have their own. They can't generate their own. So they want to be around people who are very magical to experience it, because they can't. And that's not a bad thing, as long as you have your healthy boundaries and you're able to realize, you know, as long as they're not taken from you energetically where you feel drained after being around them, you know. But you are magic. Just always remember that. And so the black rhino is all about, and I love he's all blue. We've got blue, a lot of blue here, even though it's a black. He's in the fire. See, he's like transforming. He doesn't give a shit what people think about him. He's got the thick skin for a reason. So don't care what other people think about your journey and your experiences. Share it. Even if, don't second guess it when you're sharing. Don't think, don't think, sorry, I had like a notification come up and it just threw me off. Don't think about what other people think about your journey. As long as you know what you're doing, that it's benefiting you in some way, benefiting the universe, doesn't matter what other people think. Anybody that's judging you is judging themselves. So there's a lot of judgment going on, a lot of people judging others' journey, and it's like, doesn't matter. That's like, if you go online, this is why it's telling you to disconnect. When you go online and you read people's comments and opinions, it's like full of judgment. Everybody's a judge, everybody's an expert, and it's like, this is why it's telling you to disconnect from that, because they're not. They are projecting their experiences from their own experience onto another person. They have yet to be judged. So they will be judged, and then they will remember that. So black rhino. And I'm seeing generosity here. So the number 2, partnerships, being soulmates. So I'm seeing like the generosity of, once again, the hand, like shaking my hand. I'm going to give you something. I'm giving you a gift. I'm giving you the gift of partnership and my soulmate relationship. I'm giving you the gift of patience. So you're generous. You're very patient. You're very generous with your time, and you're very patient with others. You know, and it's a beautiful thing. So, and you're generous with your intuition and sharing your gifts with others. You're generous with that. Keep being generous. The universe will just, it's like a give and take, you know. It's like the beautiful figure 8. Okay. Let me see. Oh, holy cow. So I pulled a romance angel card for soulmate. I didn't read it. I forgot to read it. But look it's Easter Island again. A little mini hunu. A lot of Easter Island, a lot of blue, more water again. So it says, you have been hungering for more romance and passion, and your prayer is answered. I am a romance angel, the romance angel, and I'm here to help you. New love is on the way to you, and you can open the door to this romance by opening your heart. The more that you welcome new love with open arms, the more romance will come your way. This also means that you must express yourself romantically towards your partner. Be candid about your feelings and intentions. Be playful, like the angels are. And most of all, be openly loving with your partner as a way of encouraging the flow of romance to return to you. I will give you guidance along the way, and it may involve actions and seem unrelated to romantic love. Yet you will know it is me who encourages you to join a gym, enroll in an evening class, or meet a new friend, for example. My trademark characteristic is that I create a very strong feeling in your heart, and then I surround it with warmth, like I'm giving you a big hug. The more that you follow my guidance, the faster the romance will be delivered to you. Page 33, today on the 33rd day. So new love is coming, or reignited love in a current relationship. I'm seeing like a transformation in love. Beautiful. And then finally, I love this because below the generosity and sharing your gifts, we got service. I feel good when I help others. And good news, look at how they're jumping. They're leaping into a new dimension. They're leaping into a new world, a new consciousness. So I'm seeing a lot of quantum jumping. If you guys have ever watched that show Quantum Leap, I'm seeing like leaping into a new, waking up in a whole new world. But you don't realize it. Like I didn't realize how much the world had evolved and changed until I got out of my hermit bubble and went out and met, you know, some young people, and their level of consciousness and awareness blew me away. Like, whoa, these are some woke kids, you know? So these indigos and these rainbow children, these crystal children, they're changing the world, even though, so don't focus on what the internet is telling you. Don't focus on what you're reading in the newspapers. Don't focus on that, because that's not the truth sometimes. The truth is in your heart. When we connect to nature, you see the truth. So I'm seeing good news coming. Good news is happening, whether this is any form of love, things that you love, that you're passionate about. I'm seeing babies. I'm seeing the cup overfloweth. I'm seeing the Father of Cups. So I'm seeing like your partner, this Father of Cups is the King of Cups. So a person that is just emotionally ready to fucking give. They're ready to give of their heart. You know, that's what I'm seeing the King of Cups is. And I wasn't going to read, oh, I'm sitting on it. Okay, so I'm just going to read the service card as my closer. So, I feel good when I can help others. One of the most evolved gifts that a soul possesses is giving of itself. There is a reason why it feels good to give. It is because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in the situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on a higher level. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love toward others. This might mean bringing yourself into your heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts and actions and deeds, seen with the eyes of love. So like, this is interesting. I'm going to stop for a minute and talk about the post that I posted on HappyMarcy. It was button eyes. If you ever seen Coraline, they all have buttons on their eyes. And I found at my giving tree these green buttons. And I thought immediately in the Coraline post. And I was like, holy crap. Seeing through the eyes of love. Seeing everything with the eyes of love. So that was a great synchronicity. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way would be asking a friend if you can help clean up his or her office or run errands, maybe volunteer to watch your neighbor's kids so parents can have a night out, make a meal for someone who might be sick, volunteer in a hospital or hospice, perform an activity that enriches someone else's life, possibly do a reading like this and share wisdom and knowledge to uplift others. You know, there's so many ways. Create an art piece that might inspire somebody. Sing a song that somebody might resonate with. You know, there's so many ways to serve and uplift others and humanity. And in turn, when you serve and uplift others, you uplift yourself. So there it is, guys. I know this was a very long reading, and it's, you know, I just had to do a nice long one and just go with the flow and be patient with myself. Because today is a day of patience. Today is a day of partnerships. Today is a day of love. Today is the Valentine's Day of, I know Valentine's Day is 2/14, but this is like the Valentine's Day of like numerology, numerologist and energy-wise, you know. The planets and the stars are aligned. You know, that is the day when you will be mine. Be my Valentine. So, yeah. All right, everybody, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, and the stories that came through. I just see amazing things happening, you know. I'm seeing your intuition heightened. I'm seeing manifestation up the wazoo. I'm seeing getting out of your hermit zone and isolation, getting out and inspiring others with what you do, and getting out of the time, you know. There's feeling like you're running out of time, or that you don't have enough time, you know. Everything is meant to happen as it's meant to happen. I'm seeing a gift coming to you. Somebody handing you a beautiful gift. And it's filled with love. I'm seeing beautiful gift of love. Good news coming. Like spiritual awakening. Continually just leveling up. Leveling. Just continually leveling up. Just when you think that you saw everything, all of a sudden the universe throws something else at you. And it's like, zap. I thought I was leveled up, and now you just keep going. You just keep ascending on the ladder of ascension. I'm seeing like a ladder happening. And I'm seeing soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. So if you've been thinking that somebody is your soulmate, like, they are your soulmate. Don't deny it. Don't doubt it. Because I'm seeing the doubt card. Don't doubt it anymore. Like, this is it. Especially, you know, the ISHTAR card coming through. Love yourself enough to know that you deserve these great things in your life. Know that you deserve it all, you know? And stop dwelling. I don't like telling people to stop what to do, stop doing what to do, or stop doing what they're doing, but, you know, don't miss opportunities because you're dwelling on the past. You know, it's all about now. There's great things now. Everything is beautiful. The cup is overfloweth. Okay? Hope. Have hope. Have faith. Have faith. Okay? That is it, guys. Thank you so much once again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and namaste, everybody.